Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Byron Buxton. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Play made, that ends the inning. Back at Target Field, on to the 4th. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Witt over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Boy, way to swing it back.
Up next to the Royals,
Vinny Pasquantino will hit next.
Pasquantino.
In the dirt. Dives and it gets by.
Go hard, go hard.
Here comes Witt around third. He will score and they take the lead. Go ahead run on base. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
1 down. Digging in, Austin Martin. The 0-1. Ripped to short. Witt over to first. Now 2 out. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Line drive. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third. In comes the run from second. It's 5-3. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground right side. Clemens takes it to the bag. Now 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. All loaded up. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Things up, we head to the bottom. So digging in, Austin Martin.
The left fielder, Austin Martin.
Tying run at the plate. Base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. The relay throw. He's safe. Back within 1. It's 5-4.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI save.
The Twins, Cody Clemens. 1 strike away. In there. Got him looking for the K. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Buxton should have this one, and there's 2 down. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. The 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on the way. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-3.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Payoff pitch on the ground right side.
Hold on right here.
Bell takes it himself, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Off the base of the wall. In to score from third. Tie game here in the 8th. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
Number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Grounder might be 2. Witt for 1. On to first, double play.
Well, the second baseman made that.
The batter.
And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
All right.
Vinny Pasquantino. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. Witt into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
You're scoring.
Here comes Witt around third. He'll score, and it's 6-4. Here's Byron Buxton. And the 0-1. Left field, way back there. And it's off the wall. Lee coming home. And now they trail by 1. So a runner at second, 2 down. Luke Keeschel, the next twin up to hit. This could end it. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. The Royals strand the tying run on base to win it. And on the mound today, Joe Ryan. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
2 on, 1 out. Ripped to third and caught.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman.
Zingy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without...
That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino. 0-2 now. Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a drive, deep right field.
Keep going.
One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Witt scores. It's 4-1. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-3. So 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. The Royals down to their final strike. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it.
Back to the top of the order now. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 1 to first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. And this one ends with the score 8-5. 1 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Ball to strike. This one in the air, center field. Buxton moving under this one. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9.
Back in Minnesota, all set for the start of the inning. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
I see you looking, big guy. Good job.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Witt aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Man at second. And there's the automatic. Ryan, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
So up now for Kansas City, Jack Caglione.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Starling Marte up to hit. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. 1 down. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Gone way up into the upper deck. A solo shot. And the Royals take the lead.
Didn't want to happen, just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, you smoked that.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, number 13.
One gone runner at first. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. So up now for Kansas City, Jack Caglione. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Ripped on a line to center. And that'll do it. Royals lead one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Runner at first with 2 away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. The Twins down to their final strike. Chopped to the left side. Witt. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some